Hey everybody, I'm Mike McMahon, and you are watching Trekyards.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Trekyards. We are a titan of the YouTube industry, at least in terms of Star Trek, I guess. Maybe, kind of, not really. I'm a titan. I'm Captain Foley. How you doing, guys?
And my intro skit was going to be, and I am USS Titan. Now finally canon. Yes,
Sorry for
that's okay. We talk about ships normally, and Stuart, this is you could argue the start of a journey, but also the end of a journey of the Titan's non-canon status, and now formally as it is. Stuart, what's the Titan? Who's the Titan? Where's the Titan? And why am I in this uniform?
I don't know, but you're a lieutenant junior grade, so you didn't up your rank.
Well, different ship.
Wow, that's okay. Anyway, the Titan is a Luna class vessel. Designed by Sean Turinjo. It was part of a fan submission design thing for a series of books, I believe by Palantine Books. Anyway, so Sean's design was picked. We've talked about the Luna a few times
With Sean,
and
go check it out.
Yes, we've had him on, and it's a really cool ship design, and of course we know that Riker eventually gets command of the Titan. We hear this in the movie, and now we've finally seen it after years and years and years of, are they going to ever show the Titan? Is it going to actually be canonized? I mean, it was kind of canon in like a Turian exhibit, which was kind of neat actually.
I mean, it was canon in every side canon way possible. It was in multiple book series, both its own and others. It was in several calendars, I think it's at least in one calendar, if not more, which is another licensed property. It was in Star Trek Online as another licensed property. It was in the Eternal Exhibit, obviously another licensed thing. And obviously in the Eaglemoss line as one of the very first specials. So in almost every single licensed product, it was at least legitimized, but the line was never canon. Now, obviously, we've had only prequels for a long time. The '09, Discovery, and then Picard is set, they don't want to do new ships per se. So to finally be in the era, one year off Nemesis, so where is Riker? He's on the Titan, and so rather than the Enterprise coming at the end of the Lower Decks, we have the Titan, and it is, honestly, it's a beautiful set of scenes, and it does kind of embarrass the season finale of Picard, in my opinion.
Well, kind of, definitely does. Yeah, absolutely.
Well, why definitely for you? Because I know I said kind of. Why definitely for you?
This is the ending that we wanted for Picard, for Riker to come in with the Titan and just save the day, or at least a more canon ship than what we got in Picard with the cut and paste fleet, I guess. But this was kind of what I expected for Picard, for him to come in guns blazing, save the day, be the hero, have more than just a "hey, I'm on the bridge, bye, I'm leaving" kind of thing. That's why this is way better in my opinion, and the fact that he's now saving the day in all the series, all the new series. Maybe he's going to show up in Discovery season 3 now. Who knows?
I mean, his voice was in the future as the AI of a command pod, so maybe AI of Riker.
And he does save the day with Discovery with his directing, because some of the episodes directed by him are some of the best ones. So I guess he's just the savior of new Trek, I guess.
Basically, the Riker maneuver is to save the day.
Yes, in any way he can.
But yeah, to see it was really, really lovely, and I've got the original CGI model made for the covers of the Titan books, done by Ellery, and it was enhanced by Matt of the Trekyards team, and so I've compared, to what we see, and it is, I mean, as you would expect for Lower Decks, kind of 95% there. The registries are a little bit different. The has some weird lighting things, but in all the important ways, it's very, very similar. But the thing is that's what, as fans, we expect. And so whereas Lodex and whereas Discovery and Picard don't do what we expect, and they actually make mistakes, like even the Enterprise D in Picard is wrong, is actually an inaccurate model, even though they have multiple real models to use, etc. This one is more accurate. Why is an animated series more accurate than a live action with more money, etc.? Bit weird. But anyway, Great scenes. The fact is we also got to see the bridge, and do tune into our bridge review. We wondered what the bridge would look like, and that is like real addition. That is actually adding to the story. But yeah, it was a truly satisfying and good to see Riker in his post-nemesis. Yes, one of his best friends, Data's dead. Fine, but he's now married with his wife on his first ship, and it's so nice to see them positive, strong, and having a good time, because that's gonna be his next renaissance.
No, it was great seeing it for sure. I messaged Sean Turanjo right away, and he hadn't seen it yet, so I just said, okay, I'll talk to you later. And he didn't even know that the ship was going to make an appearance. He was thrilled. He said they made a few mistakes. They left off the captain's skiff and the lounge windows on the underside.
Yes,
but
they are. Yeah, the window's actually there for the Arboretum. They're just not lit.
Yeah. So anyway, it was great to kind of talk to him real time almost as he was seeing it too. And I was so pleased to see it. It looks so good in these animated passes. Firing weapons, firing quantums. I mean, it's saving the day, and it's awesome. I'm just so pleased to see it.
And that's a surprising attention to detail. It fires photons from the top pod and quantums from a lower bit that from here-ish. Although, did you notice that for some reason the photons in the top pod, both sides of the launcher light up into the middle and fire? In some of the shots of fast torpedoes. It's like near the end of its sequence, so it's a little bit odd. But yeah, it does kick all the ass. And we know it's going to appear in season 2, episode 1, at least. So hopefully even more great stuff. And it's great that the reverence for it is appropriate. I mean, Riker was offered captaincy in season 1 of TNG. So he is, the unsung second captain of TNG. And so when he finally got his own ship, I'm sure he's going to be well renowned, respected, etc. Kind of like we hope Picard would be in Sergeant Picard. And so to see everyone be like, not like in love with it, but just like, oh, that's so cool, because that's the Titan. It's nice.
Now there is a shot of the Titan and the Cerritos together, although it seems like the Titan's a lot closer to camera, or it's hard to get a sense of scale with the Cerritos. But and this shot kind of bugs me. It's a great shot.
Yeah, I'm looking at the actual pictures now, and it's odd. The Cerritos is very weird with its blinkies. They don't make sense. There aren't the correct red and green in the right places. There aren't white ones. It's very strange. And this Titan actually has red blinkies for its central line of white blinkies for some reason, and they're bright red, which is not correct. So not sure why. There are red and green in the right place at the right whatevers, but it does have incorrect middle ones. They should just be white. That's a bit weird.
And it's got a glowing blue phaser ring, which I found interesting, and inset too. And the phasers are firing from there.
And the quantums don't appear to be firing from anywhere, just sort of the hull.
That was just an odyssey. And then combined with the music, the Jerry Goldsmith theme playing over it, it was just glorious. Like such a hero shot. Such a great intro or canonization scene for a ship. It was fantastic.
Probably the best ship coming to save the day. I mean, it certainly rivals First Contact for its epic "we came in to save the day," because this one is given like the full hero treatment, whereas that movie has the best like woo, and then it kind of moves back into the situation rather than just embracing it. It's not even as if this sequence is like too long. It's taking on 3 ships. Like, it's a really difficult thing to do, so we have got to give it a couple of seconds so it doesn't feel effortless, so it's an appropriate length. And I also appreciate that even for all the, okay, the blinkies are a bit off, but it still has the orange power up and then fire of the phaser, which is a very intent detail to do. But yeah, it's definitely indented phaser strips, which do not look very good. And also they're janky with how they're not flat, they're not smooth, but it's because of the lower poly model than it could be. Very strange.
They had mentioned the Titan a few times during the course of the season, and even the fact that Boimler it's like his ideal ship to be on, his hero ship, I guess. And then to mention it in the same episode, like, the Titan's in that area. No, we're going to go ahead and do it. It's like, okay, shit, we're not going to see it. And then, of course, it comes in to save the day, which was great, because they did get out a distress call, I believe. So we need to see more of it. I know, like you said, episode 1 of season 2 probably. I've heard that on the New York Comic Con panel that Mike McMahon said that Boimler would be on board for a few episodes at least. So it'll be interesting to see how well it plays into season 2. Hopefully it's not soon forgotten. I'd like to see it for a couple episodes anyway.
It needs to be given, like I said in another review, the Riker wasn't a cameo, which was the best bit. He was an actual character in it. And so I really hope that we get that moving forward, that they can genuinely be part of the show as not just so much a one-off, but as a, as a thing. Not necessarily an all-the-time thing, but was great. And we're going to talk about the bridge, specifically the new bit of canon. So do tune in for that. And of course, go back and watch our full review of the entire episode of Lower Decks, episode 10. It was a masterpiece of season finale-ness, so go back and look at that. And of course, check out the live we did where we do a scene by scene. I know it's long, but there's so many little details that you may have not noticed. And because it's animated, things are like pretty quick, and we do those stills that we just sit and appreciate, and there is so much of that. So do go back and look at that.
Absolutely. And yeah, like you said, we will be doing one specifically on the bridge, because that is a new bit of canon. And make sure you're subscribed to the channel so you don't miss that. Click the notification bell icon to all. Like this video and let us know what you thought about seeing the Titan up here on screen. The Luna class is great. We have done a few episodes on it, as we've talked about, some with the designer himself. So by all means, type in Trekyards, Luna class, or Titan, and you will get those videos to play for you, and hopefully you will enjoy them.
Go
so please
by
go
the
check
Eagle
those
Moss USS Titan. Now canon.
Absolutely. Yep.
The only merch you can get, so go buy it. Make your Lower Decks dreams come true.
Yes, and use the discount code Trekyards10 to save yourself 10% as well.
And of course, support us if you want to as well via Patreon, monthly service, PayPal, the one-time service, trekyards@hotmail.com. That's the PayPal. Join our lives and do super chats. Those are super useful. I only realized what I was doing there until I said super that many times. Super useful, super chat. And of course, join the channel as well. All amazing ways and all mount up. So thanks so much.
That's right. So until next time, guys, I am the Titan himself, Captain Foley.
And I'm Lieutenant Junior Grade Commander Cockins.
Until next time, guys. Bye.
Bye, guys.